Hello, this is Prince of Somnia, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. Today, we're going to be doing the Regicide quest, and before you leave to go and do the Regicide quest, you need a Wailord, a Relicanth, a Pokemon with Dive, and a Pokemon with Dig. So let's get to it already. Oh, and Super Repel probably would be good. We want to head down on this route, Route 131 I believe it's called? 132, sorry. Yeah, we want to head down this route, because somewhere over here, on the lower end of the route, is where we need to go to do the Regicide quest, as soon as this guy stops talking! There we go. Okay, let's see. Down here, I believe. Up! Oh, I got caught. Okay, took care of that guy. Let's see, we want to keep going down here. Stick to the bottom of this route. By the way, this chain of routes is filled with nothing but like really swift currents that will, that are basically just one way. So if you try to surf backwards, you'll just failmer. So, yeah. I'm gonna skip that old man up there for now. I'm actually gonna do my best to try and avoid fighting as many trainers as possible. The reason being, I do intend to come back here with my full party of... fuck. Eventually, so yeah, I kinda want to save all of that experience for a little bit later, because I will come back here. Maybe off-screen. At the moment, I really don't intend on showing off routes 1, 2, 3, 2 to... Uh-oh. Okay, well, I fucked up, so I'm gonna have to fly back and do that all over again, so... Okay, I'm back. If you take the southernmost pathway, basically, it'll get you to where you need to go. It looks like I'm not going to get past these guys without at least one fight, so... Alright, took care of that guy. Let's just keep going this way. Ooh, an item. A max revive, damn! That's going to be really useful. Anyway, let's keep going, keep on going. This looks promising. Okay, I think this is the island I'm thinking of, in which case... Give me just a second, viewers. Okay. Sorry about that. Just needed a quick little pause, in order to save state in case I missed. This is exactly where we need to be. For reference, it is... I don't know if this is going to help, but it's here on the map. You can only get there by surfing from Pacific Log Town, and you need to stick kind of close to the bottom as much as you possibly can. Once you get to this spot, use Dive. You'll be taken down here. To this weird little rock here. Now, this is, for some god-awful reason, written in visual braille. You heard me right, viewers. Visual braille. Anyway, I'll just tell you right now, it wants you to surface right here. And this will lead you to the sealed chamber. If you have a visual braille translation guide, which I honestly don't know if anyone really has anymore, you can read what it says on those little dots here. But the most important thing is this wall. It says, dig here, or words to that effect. This is why you need the TM for dig. Haha! Alright. And now for the last part of this puzzle, you need to put a Wailord in the front of your party and a Relicanth in the back of your party. It has to be in that specific order, or this will not work. If you do this successfully... Haha! We'll find out what that did, well, right now, actually. So yeah, this is how you unlock all of the sealed chambers. If you recall correctly, all across the Hoenn region, we saw those weird little rock formations with like 6 stones surrounding them. Well, those rocks have now been opened, and inside are Legendaries. Anyway, our first destination is here in the Route 111 Desert. You remember this rock that I walked past in order to get the team for Sandstorm? That's where we need to go first. Now before... Actually, I'm going to do that later. Anyway, this rock here, I'll just tell you what it says. You need to go 2 steps to the left, 2 steps down, and then use the HM Rock Smash. Ta-da! By the way, the requirements for the sealed chamber and all of these other chambers are different depending on which version of the game you're in. If I recall correctly, in like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, the Relicanth needs to go first and the Wailord goes last, and then like all of the rooms have different conditions or something of the sort. I don't really remember. Anyway, I'm actually gonna drop a save state instead of a regular save, so I'll just give me a second for that. If you're playing this on your own and not for like a recording session, I'd recommend you do a permasave here, because, well, if you're playing on the hardware, that's your only choice, because, well, like with every legendary, if you fuck up, then you're screwed. So once you walk in here, it's boss time against Regirock. All of the Regis are level 40, and they all have Curse, Superpower, and Ancient Power, as well as their own special move. Regirock's special move is Rock Throw. I'm only really worried about Superpower, which is quadruple super effective against Tyranno here, but other than that, all of its other moves aren't too bad. One of the really bad things about fighting the Regis, though, is that they will spam Curse, which for them will increase their attack and defense while lowering their speed, so it can become pretty damn difficult to take them down. I'm gonna go for the Double Edge. It's my most powerful move, but it's also not very effective, so hopefully that'll just chip it down to where I can catch it. I bought 20 Timer Balls and 40 Ultra Balls off screen, by the way. That should be pretty good enough. If you're not as confident about things, you might want to consider buying 40 Timer Balls instead of just 20. Ow! Nice thing about Superpower, though, is that it's going to lower his attack and defense. So basically, the gimmick of the Regi fights is that Superpower will lower their attack and defense, and Curse will bring it back up to speed. Another thing is that Superpower only has 5 PP, so once they use it about 5 times, you don't need to worry about it that much anymore. Yeah, you see? There we go. So let's just keep chipping it down. I could pretty much do this ad infinitum since it won't reduce my own stats. Looks like Regirock's actually going for the Hail Mary here, probably going to buff himself up a couple of times and then completely destroy me with a Superpower, but that's okay. Probably gonna one-shot me. Yup. Called it. Let's see. I think I want to send Bahamut out. My reasoning for it is that it's low enough now to where a good Dragon Breath probably won't kill it, but it has a good chance of paralyzing it, and that would be great. Unfortunately, the paralysis failed, so oh well. If you still have Thunder Wave on any of your Pokemon, now would be a great time to make liberal use of it. I unfortunately think I got rid of Thunder Wave a long time ago. Yep, so, oh well. As you might expect out of a rock type, it's more physically defensive than it is specially defensive, so keep that in mind. And now we get to the part where we throw Ultra Balls at it over and over and over again until it gets sealed away forever. Hey, I got it! Wow, that actually didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. I mean, I thought it was going to take far longer, so much so that I had actually cracked open YouTube on my phone to start watching while I waited for this thing to finally get caught, but there you go, Regirock. I'm not going to nickname Regirock. Anyway, that's the first of the legendary trio of this game. So now I'm going to go and restock up on Ultra Balls, heal up, and meet you at the next one. Okay, here's the next one. It's over on Route 105, over on the left end. So let's head on in. The Island Cave. Anyway, I'll just tell you, what we need to do is make a counterclockwise lap along the wall. So just hug the walls, viewers. Show the walls you care. This one I remember specifically being very different in Ruby, Sapphire in the remakes. I think in those games they actually make you just wait in this room without touching the D-pad for like 3 minutes or something like that. So, yeah, a little bit ridiculous, but whatever. This is Regice, is I think how the anime pronounces it at least, even though it's not really spelled that way. Anyway, Regice's unique move is Icy Wind, which will lower your speed. I'm starting off with Tyranno again, just because it's honestly the best choice I have, to be fair. Let's see. Regice is a lot less defensive than Regirock is, so be a little careful about it. It's also, obviously, an Ice-type Pokemon, so don't send your dragons out against it, or, well, it'll probably have a bad time. I need a much weaker move to chip it down. Which is unfortunate, because I really don't have a much weaker move to chip it down. Everything I have is actually more powerful than necessary. Wow, that sucked. Yeah, Regice's specialty is definitely not physical attack, if I recall correctly. Although it does have a pretty astronomical special attack stat, which is really cool. It's cool. It was a bad pun, but I really didn't see any way out of it. And if it dies, I'll just reload my save state. Yeah, that's about what I figured would happen. Okay, well, let's try this again. Okay! Finally got Regice. That was take 4, by the way, viewers. It killed itself with struggle twice while I was trying to capture it, and eventually I just decided, you know what, screw this, I'm gonna use Spark to get it down to red health. Paralyzed it, got it to red, and caught it in the first Ultra Ball. But god damn, that took forever. Anyway, I'll just meet you where we need to go to get the last of the Regis. Alright, the last one is here on Route 120. I believe I did show this off when we were exploring the route before. Anyway, for this puzzle, we need to stand right in the middle of the room, and then use Flash. Ta-da! This means, of course, that you're going to need a Pokemon that has Flash, but, well, oh well. Let's see, I'm going to need to heal up. Maybe just once more. And save state, actually. Give me just a second. Last one. Registeel. Now his special move is Metal Claw, which has a chance of raising his own attack power. But other than that, nothing too big to worry about. I don't remember what Registeel's specialty is, so I'm just going to assume it's also defense, since it's a steel type. Registeel's definitely my favorite looking of the three, I'll give it that, though. I don't know what it is, maybe it's just, like, the elegance of its design, I guess. Okay, well, that ended very quickly. Clearly, paralysis is a lot better than I think it was. Damn. Yeah, because that lasted all of about 4 or 5 turns, to be honest. Well, there you go. Now, if you're playing Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire specifically, there is one more Reggie you can catch. Regigigas. In order to get it, you have to take all 3 of the Reggies, with Regiice nicknamed, to Island Cave, and then walk in and you'll find Regigigas where Regiice used to be. But other than that, that's pretty much all I wanted to do for this episode. Off screen, I think I'm going to go over and fight a whole bunch of trainers on this route eventually, although actually I think I might just go here to Evergrande City. I haven't decided yet. I will decide between this episode and the next one, and see you guys then.